Hey everyone, so today I'm going to talk about my auditions in Pearl Studios in New York City for Disney and their cruise line. So, hope you guys enjoy. So I drove to New York and I parked at a parking garage. I walked to where I thought Pearl Studios was, went to the 12th floor just like they said, and talked to the people up there, and they told me I was in the wrong spot. So I went across the street to the 12th floor, and that was the right spot. So when I walked in, got off the elevator, there was a room with the doors shut. That was where everyone was auditioning. There was a line of 12 people that were on deck to audition. And there was another room with an open door, and that was where everyone was sitting and waiting. And that's where the sign was. So I walked in, I signed in, and this time when I signed in, they also asked for a resume, so luckily I had some on hand, and I gave it to them there. And then just started, get to know people, talk to as many people as I could, get an idea for what things were like in that room. But I was early, so there really wasn't anyone to talk to about that. So, talked to a bunch of people, listened to my song, because this was a singing audition, and this time my song was in the right key, which helped, obviously. And I grabbed my number, put it on, and waited, talked to people, listened to my song, went to the bathroom, drank water. They called me in my group of 12, and we waited, we were on deck. And as we went in, it was time for me to audition. So I had my sheet music with me, it was in the right key, stressing that again. And I handed it to the accompanist, and this time I wanted to talk to the accompanist because there was one note in my song that I wanted to hold on to slightly longer. So I just asked him if he could hold that or if he would go silent for it, which he understood. He was super cool about it. Again, Disney hires great accompanists, so you have nothing to worry about. Then I got up there and the judge asked me a little bit about myself and my experience in theater due to my resume that she had in her hand. And so I answered her questions, and then she said, there you go. Then I sang my song, and I actually felt really good about it this time. I felt like I nailed it. And I got done, and I grabbed my sheet music and thanked the accompanist. He was awesome. And walked out, and then just went and kind of helped people out, figure out a little bit more of what to expect in that room. So it was a great time. I really enjoyed it. And that time, since everything lined up, I was really happy with it. I probably wouldn't have changed much about that audition. I felt really confident with how I did. From there, I just went home, so there's nothing really else to say about the story. So, what I would bring and what I would do is I would show up as early as possible to the sign-in. First off, I would dress nicely for this audition. So I wore a V-neck and some pants, obviously. Pants are important, and some nice shoes, some shoes that I would wear to like a wedding or something like that. And I had my hair back for this audition. So I would definitely bring water. Water is a huge deal. You want to stay hydrated. And if you have any experience auditioning, you know that the instant you walk up, you get thirsty. At least maybe it's just me. I feel like it's probably not just me, but you're always thirsty right off the bat. Even if you're drinking water. So make sure you're bringing plenty of water. Bring sheet music, 16 to 32 bars of sheet music. For this one, it was just 16, so that was nice. Have a monologue ready to go. They didn't ask for a monologue because this was a singing audition, but if they do ask, you don't want to say, I don't have one memorized, because every actor has a monologue or a few monologues memorized. Another thing, when you get up there and they ask you questions or you're auditioning, even if you don't think your audition is very good, you always want to seem confident in it. the worst thing that you can do is perform for them and then walk off feeling dejected, right? So going, that was an exaggeration, but you want to seem confident, even if you know that you didn't sound so good. Confidence is key. This was my experience with auditions for Disney's Cruise Line at Pearl Studios. Yours might be different, but I just thought I would make a video to maybe give you guys an idea, because I know that we all, as actors, come up with this preconceived idea about everything. You're picturing your audition, 1,000 times before you do it. You can be super confident in it, and then one little thing is different and it throws you completely off. At least that happens to me all the time. So just to have a basic idea of what you might expect from it. Yours might be different again, but thought I'd give you at least my story for it. If there's a Disney audition near you, definitely do it. I didn't get the part, but I learned a lot more even than I did in my last audition. It went so much better, and I felt better. As an actor, you want to audition over and over and over again so that you start to get rid of those audition nerves and you're confident, you know what's going to happen every time. Every time you audition, that kind of audition becomes easier and easier. So every time you do a singing audition, the singing auditions to come are going to be easier and easier the more you do them. Same with dancing, same with monologues. The more you do, the more comfortable you will be and the less flustered you will get. So audition when they come up, especially if you live near New York. There's a lot of auditions there. So if you liked this video, feel free to give it a like and subscribe to my page. I'm going to try to post more videos like this about my future auditions. And so if you want to give it a dislike, I won't be that offended, I might cry, but you won't see me cry, so it'll be fine. Well, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and God bless. Thank you guys. Bye.